Hey guys, and welcome to Silpada Saturdays. This show, I built in a couple of my all time favorite items. Some of them are new, some of them you haven't seen, some of them you have seen. But I did it even because some of the expensive ones right now, Silpada is doing 20% off site wide. And they're offering free second day air delivery on your orders over $200. So if you're still trying to get some gifts together, you got your gifts done and you're ready to kind of treat yourself to something for the holidays, we can still do it. And at 20% off plus my insider discount. How do you get that and how do I get paid? If you go to go.silpada.com/Antonella, you'll see shopping with Antonella, and I get credit and you get my insider discount. Now, for some reason, if you don't see it, at the very end, when you're checking out, you can put in promo code all in lowercase letters A Nester, and you'll get it there, and then I get credit as well. So let's get started. Free shipping, by the way, nickel and cobalt free, all solid sterling silver. Ships to Canada as well. So again, starting with some of my favorites. This is something that I just wanted to bring up, shoot it out there because it's so helpful with all my jewelry. And it's this fabulous link, right, that opens up like this. Now let's think about, oops, wait, let me get it. Sometimes the first time you do it's a little hard. Come on, girl. Oh, gonna start the show off well. I can't get it open. Wait. Sometimes the first time to open. Oh, they're so solidly done. Good Lord. And I like that. Okay. Come on. Come on. Okay, I can't get it on. Here it comes. Here it comes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it opens here and then it also locks shut. So you can think about this now as a bracelet extender, necklace extender, add a charm to a bracelet without having to go to the jeweler. Get a couple of these. I have a couple of them and they are lifesavers and they're easy to use once you get them started. Oh my gosh, so this lever will come down and then it'll lock back up into place. It's called Add Up Extra Clasp. It's A-2523-SS. They're $20. They're all solid silver and they measure so well. I mean, we're talking about 1/2 inch long by 3/8 of an inch wide. Push gate clasp. Use it again for extenders, necklace extenders, bracelet extenders, anklets, add charms to bracelets. This is going to free up your life. What I've also done is if I have a really small C-ring clasp for a necklace or a bracelet and I'm always fumbling with it, I replace it with this because it's so much bigger and easier for me to see. Add Up Extra Clasp. Don't forget that if I'm talking too fast and the item numbers are going everywhere and the prices, you can always go to go.silpada.com/Antonella and you'll see everything there. Okay, now since we've got the 20% off site wide, since you get the insider discount, I wanted to bring you one of my favorite chains. It's expensive, but it's solid silver. When you get it home, you'll feel the clunk of it. It is so sexy. It is so rich. Listen to it. Can you hear it? Oh my gosh. It's called the One and Only Necklace. It's one of my all-time favorites. And 572417. It's bold, it's edgy, it's a statement piece. I think every woman should have that one piece of jewelry that is just, yes, a classic that's not going to go out of style, but so perfect, so weighty, so heavy, like a real piece of jewelry that is really an heirloom piece. That's what this is. You won't ever take this off. I don't. I wear mine all the time. And it just feels so good on. All right, let's get to it. Payments as low as $29 a month if you sign up with Affirm. As low as $29 a month and you can get this. The total payment of it is $320. That's without the discounts and everything else. It is 17 inches long, but I tell you, it is just one of those pieces that takes your breath away. Let me take it off for you real quick. I hate taking it off. I absolutely hate taking it off. Wait, oh, you hear it. There's that lobster claw clasp on it. It's huge. It's the exact same size as the links themselves. And look at those links. Just everything so beautiful has been built into this necklace. And it just feels amazing. It's smooth. It's silky. It feels good on. If you can do it, do it. You deserve it. I know for me, I was like, oof, that's expensive. But you know what? You buy once and that's it. And you have the necklace, and it's not something that's going to break or dent, or, you wear it with business suit, you wear it with something summery, you wear it with a black turtleneck. It's so substantial. Go ahead and add any heavy, thick pendant onto it. It's not going to, it'll like laugh at it. It just feels, I sleep in mine and it's that comfortable. The one and only necklace, wanted to start off the show with it because it's one of my favorites. And 572-417, payments as low as $29 on this. And it's 17 inches. I didn't think I would be comfortable in a 17 inch. I don't care though, because I love how it looks. I'm just going to let it marinate at you for some of the show, and then I'll go ahead and switch out of it. But think about it if you could do it. You'll love it. You will love it. So then I wanted to do something just so groovy with it, right? These frame high hoop earrings, E5266 for $48. I love them because they're chubby. They're very full. They're $48. They're available in straight up sterling silver or yellow gold over silver. And they're really silky and sleek and high polished. Look at this. See how thick they are? I mean, they're very voluptuous hoop earrings. They measure, and look at them on. I mean, they're just, like I said, super groovy. And with the necklace, oh my gosh, that's like, bam, that's all I need. Almost. I always need more. On the drop, you're at 1 5/16 of an inch, 3/16 of an inch. I mean, they're chubby. They're coming in at, like actually 1/4 of an inch wide. And they're fully finished on the inside. And they have the saddleback closing on them. They're $48. And, I own a lot of hoop earrings. I'm like a hoop girl. But I think these are my favorite. I think because of the size, because of the sway, because of how almost swollen they are. The frame high hoop earring, E5266 for $48. You got to try them. If you're a hoop lover, you'll be like, thank you, Antonella. All right, I wanted to do something just simple and easy and sweet. And this is the Yorkshire twist ring. If you like to wear smaller rings or band rings, or especially this time of year where we're wearing gloves, cashmere sweaters, tights, stuff like that, there's no prong interference. It's a fabulous twisted rope. It's $15. $15. Solid silver, sizes 5 through 11, stackable, delightful, and a playground piece. What do I mean by a playground piece? So if you look at this, it's like an eternity band, right? That goes all the way around. So you're never putzing around with it because it's always faced beautiful. Doesn't matter if it twists, plays. Playground piece, though, means I can get more than one of these and stack them, like get 3, because they're $15 and they're solid silver. Don't let that low price tag fool you into thinking that it's not. It is, and it's thick and it's solid. But I can also add it to other pieces to just kind of zhuzh them up a little bit. So if I got 2 of these and I had this ring or any ring you already have at home and you use it to frame the piece, or, and by the way, that ring's coming up if you're on, what was that? Hang on, sister. Or you want to add it to something like that, which is in the show too. And then you add another one here because it's $15. That's amazing. The other cool thing is because they're $15, get one that will go on this finger. Get one that will go on your middle finger because that's really pretty. And just kind of stack them around your hand. And they just look so, I don't know, kind of chic, fashionable, easy to wear, and gift giving. Don't even get me started because this will come in a beautiful Silpada blue box. You pull it out like a drawer, velvety. To give this, it's a bow and go. And it's $15. So if you're still like, oh, what do I get her? What I want to get her a little something. Oh my gosh, you get her a Silpada ring with all the bells and whistles with it for $15. No one will know the better. That's the Yorkshire Twist Ring R63738 for $15. Sizes 5 through 11 are available. It's 1/16 of an inch wide. Use it for yourself to, like I said, a playground piece to stack up something that kind of lost its womb to you, its whoosh to you. And this kind of brings an old piece back to life. Okay, I want to do that one ring that I did couple it with, and it's called the Showtime ring. I'm going to say to order up a size on this. It's 3 bands, all high polished, domed, that again, you just kind of play with. It's R28898. I always call it the worry ring because you can fiddle with it. See the way it rolls up and down? It's 4 payments of $13 for a total of $52. Sizes 5 through 11. I would say to size up on this, even though it's like you can see a trinity of rings, but sometimes when they come together and you put it on, you know, it just needs a little bit of extra room there. It measures about, oops, oh dear, measures about a 1/4 of an inch wide, but that really varies depending on how the bands are turning and twisting. So it's 3 bands, they're intertwined. Like I said, I call it the worry ring because I like to kind of move it up and down. Again, one of my favorites. Again, a favorite, a favorite, a favorite, a favorite coming up. But it's also very playful too, and it feels so silky and smooth. Those bands are all fully finished on the inside. They're slightly curved on the outside, and they're all high polished. But it's just such a fun little ring. Not little. It's actually, if you think about it, well, it is 3 rings in one. So 4 payments of $13 and just really fun. It's called the Showtime ring. R28898, 4 payments of $13. That is so good. And don't forget, you get the insider discount. There's 20% off site wide. If you order up to $200, you get free 2nd-day air delivery. So it's really good. Speaking of circles, because we've done so much, we've done the hoops, we've done the chain, we've done the ring. We're going to do the family circle bangle. Silpada is known for their bangles, and it's not often that you can get one for under $100. This one is $80 total, and it's 4 payments, and it's solid. I mean, I'm pushing. Look at that. Pushing indentation, and it doesn't go out of round. It's also a slip-on, and it's round, so it's easy to get on and off. And I have really big hands, so for me to be able to get it on is a pretty big deal. I usually wear an 8-inch bracelet, and you see I can get about 3 fingers in there. This is B51648. It's 4 payments of $20. It's solid. It's a slip-on. It's slightly textured and has this ruffling around both edges of it. And it's stackable, or you can wear it all on its own. You see here I have it stacked, kind of mesmerize it there, and it is singular. This looks good all on its own. And look at that with the really groovy hoop earrings and my fabulous necklace. Oh my gosh, just all these gorgeous like circle type looks. The family circle bangle, again, that is B51648, 4 payments of $20. Wow. All right, I'm going to get into another pair of earrings. Last look at those hoops. Gotta have those. I love those hoops. Okay, now the next one, pair of earrings, is actually one of my favorites as well. What a great show. I love everything in the show. These are called the squared up drop earrings. Now, you know I love hoops, and you hoop girls, I'm talking to you right now. Another set that I think is super groovy. You know, my husband, Chris, he's like, another pair of hoops, Antonella? Don't you have enough hoops? Like, no, they're all different. Like, one is a 1-inch, one's a 2-inch, one's circled. Well, these are squared off and dangled. So they kind of keep me in that happy place of hoops that I love to be. But they are squared off. So they have this really cool look to them, very swingy, very geometric, a little bit twisted. They're 4 payments of $18, so it's a total of $72. And the item number, look at them, I can't stop looking at myself. I love those. E5852, 4 payments of $18. Let me measure them for you so you can think about them. On the drop. Ooh, on the drop. I need a new ruler. 2 and 11/16 inches, and then from side to side, 1.5 inches. And they have this light airiness to them, but then this interest with the geometric. So you kind of have a princess on a point, and then another princess on a point, or two squares on their points. You've got shepherd's hook on them. The larger one is individual from, listen, that's silver, from the smaller one, and they're solid silver. Super comfortable, doesn't weigh down your ear, but has a great look to them. Long hair, short hair, they just look gorgeous. Do you hear them? I love the sound that they make too. These are the squared up drop earrings, E5852, 4 payments of $18. I'll leave those on for a little bit. Do you want to see the very first Silpada ring I ever bought? And I love that they still have it in inventory because it is so popular all the time. This is the first ring I ever bought from Silpada. I went to a show. One of my neighbors was having it, and she had it on her hand. And I was like, I want that ring. And she's like, well, you order it, you blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I want to walk out of the door with that ring. She's like, okay, here. And then she ordered another one. But I wore it nonstop. It's all solid silver, sizes 5 through 11. It's called the corkscrew ring. And it's R67869, 4 payments of $20, which is about what I paid for it. I don't know. I want to say, gee whiz, like 15 years ago. So that's amazing, A, that they still have it, and B, that the price tag is somewhat the same. It's all solid silver inside and out. It's open and airy, right? And so you don't get that finger sweat. Do you guys ever get that? Where if you wear a big bold ring, if it doesn't breathe under there, I'll get red, bumpy, rashy marks underneath. And what's nice too is this time of year, when we're wearing the gloves, when we're wearing, sweaters and coats and everything, to have a ring that has a bold look to it like this, but isn't intrusive. So you don't have to worry about putting a sleeve on or a coat on or your gloves on, and it gets in the way. That's why this is one of my favorite rings. And then in the summer, when it's hot, I don't get the sweaty rash underneath it. And, if you're like me and you love a big, bold ring, this one is a year-round, breathable, comfortable, non-intrusive ring. And it measures, it's a knuckle-to-knuckle ring. It's almost a full inch, and then 3/4 of an inch from side to side, just multiple rows. Has that layered look to it, sizes 5 through 11. If you don't have this ring, I'm going to say get it. And like I said, I don't usually push you to buy stuff. I just show you what I like. If you love it, great. If you don't, no sweat, But that ring, this ring, those hoop earrings, they're all in my favorites that I love. So again, this one was my very first purchase from Silpada, and boom, I was hooked. 4 payments of $20, R67869, sizes 5 through 11. I sized up on it just because then I could wear it on different fingers. Love it on the middle finger there. But it really kind of is so comfortable. It's up to you. It does taper down in the back, but that one is a grab it and run piece. Okay. I want to do the Palermo. Yeah, the Palermo bracelet, speaking of stacking, but not being bothered with it. How about 3 rows right there? That's basically 3 bracelets all together, connected with bars. There's your lobster claw clasp with an extender on it. So this will go anywhere from 7 inches to 8 inches because they give you an additional 1 inch extender on there. It's made in Italy. It is like chainy and fun. The way that it wears, it has that stacked look to it. 3 rows and totally adjustable there. 4 payments of $18 for a total of $72. B3521, the Palermo Link bracelet. And just depending on how you measure it, each one of these is about 1/4 of an inch. So 3/4 of an inch with them all coming together. But you know that it's going to move and sway up and down on your wrist. And it just has that great layered look to it, that collection of chain bracelets to it that, you know what, they stay together because of those bars. Nice lobster claw clasp on that one too. Okay, the charismatic bracelet. And this is one of my favorites for obvious reasons because it's a marine link. And I live on a boat. Here we are. So here it is, and these are puffy, and I like them when they're puffy marine links. They almost look like buttons too. But it's called the Charismatic Bracelet, B517275, 4 payments of $22. It is 7.5 inches, comes together with a lobster claw clasp, and it measures from side to side, it measures a little over 1/4 of an inch. It's really bright and white and luminous, and it's very puffy too. So, and it is called, it has a couple names, Mariner Link, Marine Link, but I like it because it's robust. And here it is, and I'll show it to you from the side profile too. See how thick those links are? And then there's the back. So there's really no front or back. It's completely finished on the back. It's not hollowed out. But these do look like buttons, don't they? Made in Italy, the Charismatic Bracelet, B517275, 4 payments of $22. That really has a big look to it. And I mean, look at that size. Like I said, over 1/4 of an inch, and it does stand up. So it has just a really pretty look to it. I love it with the necklace. I'm going to take it off my neck soon. Maybe, but probably not. 4 payments of $22, B517275, the Charismatic Bracelet. All right. Now, the other pair of earrings that I live in, and put these on for you. They're $48. And I love them because they're a hoop with a dangle. And this is called Like a Charm hoop. And I've shown these before, but because of the sale that's going on right now, the 20% off plus my discount, I had to show them again because I love these earrings. Let me show you what I mean. So you have a hoop, right? It closes up. Hang on. It closes up. Oh, I can't see a darn thing. I know you guys are like, put your glasses on. I'm so vain. I'm like, I don't want to. Okay, so it closes up into a hoop, and then you have all of these dangles, these discs that just dangle down. So it's a classic hoop, right? But they're jazzed up with the dangling discs, and they're $48. And look at them on. Ah! I love how they look on because you have this kind of, you have your hoop, right? And the size, the length of this, why can't I get this to go right? No, because I'm not very smart. There, I got it now. You just push it in. I was doing all kinds of crazy stuff. They're about, well, the whole earring is probably about a little over 3/4 of an inch, but the hoop is about 1/2 an inch. So, you know, the hoop is perfect where it lays on the lobe. I'm going to put the other one on too now. But you have all that dangle. Oh my gosh. Did I scare you when I came up on you that fast? Oh my goodness. And they're thick discs, which I thought was so pretty. And they're so, I sleep in them. And they're really comfortable because the closure on it actually sinks into the back of the earring. I just realized I should tell you, Michael brought his flashlight up here, and that's what's lighting up the whole cabin because it's pitch black right now outside, as you can see behind me. The weather is blech. Okay, so look at that. Oh, they're just darling. Do you love them? These are one of my favorites too. Like a Charm hoop. E5848 for $48. Okay, let's keep going. And I'll stop staring at myself. You ready? It's coming off. It's coming off. take it off because we're going to do the entranced necklace. And this next necklace, it'll go, oh, I hate taking this off. Okay, the entranced, you hear that bang? This is the entranced necklace. Very chic, very elegant. It's $48, and it's actually 3 pieces. So you have this larger disc that's been hammered. You have a high polished, smaller disc. And then what sits on top of that is a chalcedony stone. So it's 3 different pieces that just kind of mirror and play off of each other. It's 18 inches plus 2 inches, so it'll go all the way to 20 inches with a cable chain. And the pendant is 1 inch by 3/4 of an inch. You've got, oh, this is blowing in. Did you see that? The wind gusts are supposed to be 20 miles an hour, and I think they're starting up now. 9 millimeter. I'll take it off for you. Oh, no, oh. Oh my gosh. 20 inches total on this, and let's take it off so we can see all the components of it. It's really pretty. It has such a charming look to it because of the 3 charms that are on there. So, like I said, you have the first one is a large kind of pinpoint hammered disc. The second one is a high polished one, and then there's the chalcedony that's been bezel set into the necklace. And then of course you have the cable chain that goes with it that will go all the way to 20 inches. Again, chic, elegant, glamorous. That is a 9 by 7 millimeter oval cut natural chalcedony. So sweet, watery blue. It's called the Entranced Necklace, and 461920 for $48. Wow, the prices. And don't forget, if you order over $200, you get free 2nd-day air delivery on it. All right, we only have, what do I have here? I have 1, 2, 3 more pieces. That's it? Gee whiz. Okay. Okay. All right. We'll do the fun and playful bracelet next. And this one's a cuff. It's kind of a bracelet. Looks like a bolo, but isn't. Here it is. I'll stop yapping and show it to you. That's where it looks like it's a bolo, but it isn't. So if you love a bolo, but you don't like to hold the finger, pull the cord, all of that, but you like that dangle and those beads at the bottom, this one is a mimicked bolo because it comes together with a lobster claw clasp. And then you have chain, and then you have a cuff that is bezel set with cubic zirconia, 2 millimeter round cubic zirconia. So you get the bling, you get the shine. It's on 4 payments of $24. It's B5158CZ. It's called the Fun and Playful Bracelet. And like I said, I wear a 8-inch bracelet, and this one fits me fine. But I'm going to open it up so you can kind of see what it's doing. I just thought it was so cool that it was so many bracelets in one. So it was a bolo, it's a cuff, it's a link, it's like everything. And then you have this CZ. So here is the cuff part with the bezel set cubic zirconia. Here is the link part. Here's the bolo part. That is the Fun and Playful Bracelet B5158CZ. That's kind of cool. That was just different. Okay, our next item. I'm going to take you to lab created rubies. Now, there is a big difference between simulated rubies and lab created. So lab created is what you want to look for because they are grown like it in a lab, like it sounds, but they have the exact same components as what Mother Nature would put in a ruby or a sapphire. So that doesn't change. So this is exactly what is in a chemical composition of a genuine ruby. And that's expensive to do. It's hard to grow. And these are more beautiful in real life. It's called the Bright Spotlight Ring. Are 6781CZ, 4 payments of $30, sizes 5 through 11. Those are 2 millimeter round lab created rubies, 1/4 of an inch wide. Let me get my ruler in there. It just has such a chic look to it, don't you think? Very sparkling, very tantalizing. It's reaching for that 1/4 inch mark, double row of lab created rubies, and then a rope in between the two that kind of stands up a little bit in between the two rows of rubies. And there is all the sterling silver. Here's how the ring looks on the profile. It's a beefy ring. That is the bright spotlight ring. Our 6781CZ, 4 payments of $30. That's a nice price for lab created rubies. Okay, let's do these. These are so unique. I'm going to show them how to open and close. Oh, I got to take these off. Don't forget, those are available. I like the way the next pair of earrings go on and the fact that they're two-tone. So if you wear a lot of gold and you want to, get something that kind of winks back to what you already own, these will do it. Look at this. I love this. Now, here's what I'm talking about. You've got 14 karat yellow gold over top of sterling silver, and then the rest is all sterling silver. It's a push open, and you push this down, and they open, and it clicks, and then to get them back in, you're going to click it again. But they sway, and you can see that on my earring. So if you were going, Antoinette, I love your earrings, the big bold ones, but I want something, that's a little bit thinner, and B, that'll go with my gold. And that's what these are. If you're noticing, I'm wearing gold next. That one of our items, I think it's last in the show. It might be next, yeah. And there's gold on it. And you see how those really work back to it. And to get a pair of, solid gold hoop earrings, ouch, that's gonna hurt the pocket. But this is the earring that you're looking at. So look at the amount of gold on that, and then the very, very secure push pin where you push it down. Push it which way? Down. This way. See how it's a lever, and then this will come out, and then I'm going to put these on for you. But these are 4 payments of $19, and boy, those are secure. Either that, or I put too much oil on my nails, and now I can't work anything. I need to think about that when I'm doing. There we go. They're 14 karat gold over sterling silver, and then straight up sterling silver, and they're called the Thrill of It hoops. And I just thought, for the gold girls, how nice to be able to have a hoop earring, that is secure, affordable. It's 4 payments of $19, and so it's a total of $76. How pretty are those? Even though, and I'm just going to kind of show you because I like to compare. Here's the chubbier hoop that I was talking about, and then we have the dangle hoop, and then we have these, and look at even how they'll sway a little bit back and forth, and they just look really pretty. They're 1 3/8 inches by 1 3/8 inches, two-tone, so they're going to go with everything. And just really unique the way that they've been put together. E5123Y. All right, last item in the show. This is called the Golden Cross Pendant. And it is N6164418. 4 payments of $17. And it's 14 karat gold over top of sterling silver. It's 16 inches plus 2 inches, so it'll go all the way to 18 inches. And it's on a box chain. And a box chain is one of the top 3 strongest chains. It's a snake, it's a rope, a Figaro, and a box. These are the most, really the links that are the strongest. There we go. Little chemo brain freeze. This is the cross. Isn't it beautiful? And it's puffed up. So you have the 14 karat gold down at the bottom under the cross. It arches up. The cross is done in solid sterling silver. 4 payments of $17 on this. As far as the measurements go, you're at about 3/4 of an inch by about 1/2 an inch on that. And it's 4 payments of $17 for a total of $68. Here's the back of it. And again, that plaque of 14 karat gold over sterling silver is hinged in. Nice large bail on this. Great length for it. It's coming in at a total of 18 inches. Very inspirational, elegant, meaningful. What a wonderful piece to give as a gift, too. The Golden Cross Pendant and 6164 Y18. That's it. Listen, don't drive yourself crazy these holidays. I'm going to put a video up a little bit later on, kind of chatting about that, and not to forget the meaning of the holiday. Your family wants you to be happy and healthy and enjoy the season too. So don't sweat the small stuff. P.S. It's all small stuff. All right, you guys, love you. Bye-bye.